I just hope मेरा neck ना चुदे यार ज़्यादा, because you know posture.
Is all well? On guard!
I think she said unguard, right?
How can this be? Was this creature's rebirth Zorba's plan all along?
If it escapes, if it makes it to the city,
It spotted us!
It's a good thing, right? We'll defeat her. A real great design.
stand when he returns. I will end this here.
Another city in ruins. Never again. It dies or I do.
It's coming!
I think really great design, man. Look at this. Oh fuck! Look at
the
that.
size of that thing.
It would be catastrophic if it breached the city. We must stop it.
But how are we supposed to kill something this huge?
Look there. That can be little else but the heart. Surely to strike there would give it pause.
But it's too high up for our weapons to reach. Do we use magic?
A viable plan. Yet surely if we can knock the creature down first, its heart will be close enough to strike with steel.
Then we bludgeon the torso. Knock the wind out of it. Hard to miss a target that size at least.
Start by attacking the body!
Stepping back. Ah! Burn to ash!
I will fight with falling back. Let's go. Flare!
I stand ready with blade in hand. Push onward.
We did it! Now we can go for its heart!
I shall vanquish evil.
It resists.
Healer! Wind!
Is everyone up? Roller! I crush you!
Who needs ignite? No holding back! Not now. Mage! Closing the distance. Take this!
Look at the design, man. The design is so good.
What's that? I think something's coming!
Healer!
Watch out!
Light!
I come! Shatter! Worthy foe after
No.
all.
What? No. You see that?
It's okay. Healer! Maybe not. This should work.
Thank you.
What? The shell's back to normal! That arm seems to restore the shell. It might take some effort. But maybe we should try taking that part out.
The arm.
Blade in hand! I'll destroy you!
I can't. Are you prepared? The power of fire!
You hit their weak point. Keep it up,
Healer!
Joel!
Scour! Come on!
Right!
With a
One
single
arm down! Now let's work on
Shatter!
the other! Hulkenberg got them right
Who
in
needs
their weak
igniter?
spot.
Moving to the rear. No holding back!
Stroll's forgotten everything.
I
He
won't
can't
hold
use
back.
his skills.
Let me help.
I owe you.
Let justice prevail. How's that?
Now! Aim for the heart!
Who needs mage? Burn to ash!
It's okay. We can do this. Here.
I'm obliged. With blade in hand, I crush you.
All right!
I shall fight
Smite
as the
him,
noble I am.
Hulkenberg!
Are you prepared? Perhaps not.
Right on target. Nice one,
I will
Stroll.
fight with...
Is everyone come? I'll destroy you. They yet cling to
I
life.
can't afford to hold. This should do it tougher than I thought.
I think those soldiers are coming again. I know! I could cause a scene inside and distract the soldiers. Leave it to me. Leave it to me. I did it! Just... let me rest a bit.
Come forth,
Cool.
royal soul. Flare! All right, how's that?
With a oh, power of heroes. Worthy foe after
Who needs?
all.
I call upon royal power within. The power of fire. Not bad, if I say so myself.
Not bad at all.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Finally, it's over.
Fuck you,
You
mean?
have my sincerest thanks. You risked your life to protect the capital.
We barely protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos, and Grius was one of us. And now he's gone.
Stroll?
On the morning of the funeral, I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again. I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious. I only wish I'd learned it sooner. What can I begin to tell Maria?
There's no easy answer.
I hate how powerless I am. I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
Listen, Stroll. Alcest made his choice. To live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I'd not have met you or learned the truth myself. He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And you have not fought in vain either.
There! It's them!
Thank you so much. I thought I'd never see my family again. I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, no, we didn't do much.
May the teachings guide and protect you. Closure.
Closure, eh?
Who put a stop to that madman's scheme and killed the human besides. Now the soldiers might rest in peace. Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis. It gives us hope. Thank you.
To think there were people watching us without our knowing. Hope, eh? Feels like it's been hard to come by lately.
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it, it pushes you onward. So long as you let it.
Yes, you're right.
Thwart Zoba's plan. I stopped Zoba, the necromancer's plot, and was able to protect the peace of Grand Triad. Nevertheless, I was unable to extract Louis's whereabouts from him.
It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
We still need to kill Luis, or the prince's curse will never be lifted. If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Do you recall, just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some manner of magic?
Are you saying it would happen again? That Luis would be impervious to our attack?
What? That's ridiculous!
Well, we'll get nowhere with idle guesses. To test the theory, we have to find him.
I'll see if my contacts in the Guard have any threads to pursue.
Whoa, that'd be great. The Knights are bound to have more reach than us. And we don't have much to go on otherwise.
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be in considerable disarray for a while yet. Don't expect too much.
I've my own matters to attend to. If I floundered this much against Zorba, I'll not stand a chance against Luis. We have to get stronger.
Well, until we've got a lead on Luis, let's make sure we use our time wisely, okay?
Let's hone our skills as best we can.
A fine idea. We can never be complacent in our strength.
In any case, let's head back to the inn. And I want to check on Maria too.
Your attention, please, ladies and gents.
Hold on, bro. I need something to eat. चोट दिए कंट्रोलर की गिरा गिरा के भाई but
We've all seen the royal palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock. Apparently, all very shocking. I'm positively staggered. Moving on. The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will.
eccentric
Everyone
crier.
gets a say, but right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all those other faces up on the rock, hadn't we?
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock, etc. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally, Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
Oh, come off it, Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to the Grand Cathedral?
Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. Won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here. Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it if I liked. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs to be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on, aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, eh? Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these promising candidates.
Welcome back. I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
News travels fast, I see.
Well, just the nature of the inn, isn't it? Information is our lifeblood. I hope this helps him rest in peace.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
How's Maria holding up?
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eaten a thing.
Oh.
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden's planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
Sanctifex Fold.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
We'd best wait before we plan our next move then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
Senate Council Chamber.
We have waited long enough to rule this land.
Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky, is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
Guys, I want to tell y'all something. Light goal हो गई है. So अब मुझे अपना HDMI चेंज करना पड़ेगा. माँ की चूत इसकी मार इंडी bro. But okay. Just a minute. ये यहाँ पे रखा. इसका HDMI ये रहा. ये उठाया, यहाँ लगाया. Yes sir. Hopefully it's switched on. बकचोदी है भोसड़ी के, चिल नहीं करने देते इनकी मार अंडी बहन के लड़ों की. और लाइट आ भी गई बहनचोद. मैं जैसे ही बैठा. वेल आई गेस थोड़ा बहुत बैठ के खेल लेते हैं.
The populace would reject it outright. As it is so clearly born from the king's magic, they trust this decree as the king's own. That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head, I saw some strange magic foil his killing blow. Is that also the king's doing? Is that not why we sent for that professed curse-breaker scholar or some such? Send her in, and let us hear her findings.
Barbie.
'Tis an honor, esteemed nobles. I am Rella Melanchorophus Cygnus, daughter of House Cygnus.
Yes, all right, spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Oh, well, concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places. It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic. At least, That is my belief.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now? Damnation!
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his aspirants?
I cannot say how it's triggered. Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it. A duel could overcome this sorcery.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticist.
And, that is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his vision of shepherd and livestock.
Beasts, the lot of them. A dog is happiest on its leash.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace, nobility, and civility.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer. First up,
अरे भोसड़ी के पड़ रहे हैं.
Oh, yeah?
Well then.
Say there.
Ah, 'tis you.
Hail!
The truth is, I see. All right.
Voice acting?
All right.
Nope.
Certainly.
Well,
Surely you jest.
Rotan?
Nice to meet you.
Hmm?
Absurd.
You! What?
Yes. And? Whoops.
Sorry.
Listen.
I... I have not the luxury of regret.
Pardon me.
Hmm? Very well. Yes.
Oh. I was like, why is the loading screen taking so long? एडवाइस दे दो
What is it? Amazing.
समझ दो अरे नहीं मेरे पास एक था ना
What is it? What is it?
What now?
Amazing. Fancy a bit of info? Want in on this? Amazing.
Yeah.
That reminds me.
You're a big help.
Next up is... Oh, right!
In that case.
Whoa! knew it!
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Evidently.
You're right.
Yes.
चाहते हैं कि मैं रिक्रूटमेंट सेंटर जाऊं.
Well then.
Say there. Say there.
No, I want to read. Senate. A council of sages who assist the king with political affairs formed upon the unification of the three kingdoms. It consists of 5 members: the Prince of Montario, the Prince of Oceania, the Royal Armies General, the head of the Crown Theocracy, and the head of the Igniter Consortium. The offices are held by different individuals but have no set term, and while each member is theoretically equal in rank and voice, the influence of the Crown Theocracy has been increasing for decades. Portraits of past kings. A magnificent room in the Regalit Grand Cathedral adorned with portraits of the king's generations past. The custom has been for a portrait to be made on a king's accession to the throne, which was then displayed within the royal palace during his reign and later moved to his grave after his death and burial. However, the Grand Cathedral was built on the land that used to be the royal cemetery, so previous kings' portraits were moved inside when cathedral construction was complete. Melancholia crystal, an unusual and dangerous Megla crystal that few knew of until recently, characterized by their peculiar form and the rampant pulsing of the Megla inside. Massive melancholia crystals can form very quickly in magnitudes faster than average crystals. They are seldom discovered, and the conditions that form them remain unknown. Trance crystal, a dangerous crystal that attracts raging creatures to its side. The rigidity of the crystalline structure cannot withstand its rate of growth, causing myriad fissures invisible to the eye to grow on the surface that radiate magla. They appear like a bewitching flower, and as they have the ability to attract living creatures, some scholars call them Megla flowers. Melancholia, a word uttered by the necromancer Zoba, thought to be an invocation of magic, where the Megla within one's body irresponsibly bursts, causing biological functions to turn irregular. The phenomena drives most creatures to uncontrolled violence, and bizarre changes can occur throughout the body depending on the degree of its progression. People, Mustari tribe, a tribe recognizable by a third eye. They don masks and wear culturally significant attire, which many among the other tribes find unsettling. Though their population isn't necessarily low in number, the Mustari are hard to come by, as most live in the Vigra land island archipelago, as they believe in a unique faith. They are often targets of persecution outside of the island, denounced as pagans. Half-blood, children born to parents. मैं भूल जाता हूँ भाई. I can turn the pages. मैं भूल जाता हूँ भाई. Half-blood, children born to parents of disparate tribes. Half-bloods often inherit physical attributes of both tribes, as evidenced by Zorba and Maria. While it is theoretically possible for any of the tribes to bear offspring together, conceiving a child between different tribes is less viable than within the same tribe. Therefore, they are few in number. Even in metropolitan areas with diverse populations, those with mixed heritages are rarely to be seen. Half-blood children are often ostracized. Obviously, bro, we know what racism is. Zorba. Ciricium Zorba, part of the entourage Louis brought with him to the royal funeral, a skilled mage who demonstrated such fanatic loyalty to Louis that he willingly descended into necromancy. Mincy. His single horn and closed third eye suggest a half-bred Clemar and Mushtari ancestry, and discrimination he faced for these circumstances likely led to his blind fanaticism. Crown criers, spokespeople for the crown theocracy as literacy rates are low. They are also responsible for spreading proclamations and other important information to the kingdom's masses. Criers are often seen speaking on the street corners of larger towns even when no major event is taking place. Closure, an archaic word of prayer in sanctism. Every person in the kingdom, regardless of religious affiliation, is familiar with the solemn oath. It is an extremely ancient word that predates the Ukrainian calendar. Its exact origins unknown. Sanctus churches built throughout the land of Sanctus believers who come to offer prayers. The Saint Firmus Church in Grand Trad, having seen attendance drop sharply after the regalithic Grand Cathedral was built, opened its doors to non-converts and offers paid purification services for holy items and solid equipments. माफ कर दो गलती से क्लिक हो गया.
Go.
All right then.
Close your eye. What am I gonna do? I love it.
All right then.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
All right then.
Damn, Louis. Oh. Grand, isn't it? Now what am I to do? What in the blazes?
Mission accomplished.
All right.
Damn, Louis.
That reminds me. That's right.
Damn, Louis.
Recruitment center.
What now?
What?
बुलाया तो सुनाई नहीं दिया.
नहीं. We also have like थोड़े quests में dates हैं. We are at 6-5.
Right now.
What this guy talking about? पता नहीं. Anyway, let's talk to this. Let's talk to her.
What is it?
Back again. Farewell. Right.
All right then. All right then.
Unstinking believable.
Now, how did I wind up
I
here?
wonder.
I see. Now, how did I wind up here? Now, how did I wind up here?
What am I gonna do? Eh?
Now, how did I wind up here?
All right then.
Church.
Let's go. Hey. And what is it you want?
बेच देंगे इसको, बेच देंगे लोड़ा प्रेस करने के बाद. That is how businesses work.
Now then. 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 All right then.
रिक्रूटमेंट सेंटर बोल ही रहा था वहां पे बहनचोद क्या तो चाहिए
Right?
Uh-huh. That's what you want. Counting on you.
Let's do it.
Counting on.
What now? All right, then. All right, then.
मेरे को क्या अपग्रेड करना था अपना अगेन
All right, then. What are you gonna do? Well,
Back again.
क्या करना था विजडम चाहिए ओके
all right, then. What now? What now?
रॉयल वर्चूज कहाँ से देखते हैं I don't feel anything right now.
Yeah. Aye. All right.
But that's...
Huh? Zangief?
Wow.
What? Truth is, however,
That's...
I...
Wow.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I see. I'll definitely.
Sure, but...
Hmm.
Stroll.
Huh? Hmm.
It'll be fine.
You. Thanks. I feel more courageous when I'm with you. Huh. Let's head back.
What is it? Amazing. Fancy a bit of info?
क्या बोला तू?
Fancy a bit of info? Just between us.
All very nice.
Want in on this? Just between us.
Hey!
Amazing. What is it?
All right then. amazing. What is it? All right then.
Let's go.
तो रंडी का है भाई.
Close your
4,000 माधुरी चोट.
Close your way. Let us share our thoughts.
फ्री में प्यूरिफाई करता ना ये. I gotta testify.
Something up? Oh. Okay. Whoa.
Listen.
Well,
Now then.
Wisdom. Why, that's...
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Flames Day.
Well then. All right then.
Well, any of y'all wanna? We could go check out
All right then. Go.
the big gate from Sunlier Street. Was it Sunlier Street? Sunlumio Street. The big gate.
hey. Yep.
Oh, what's up? Amore.
Where was I?
Hey, fuck you doing, more?
Hello.
Well, we right now have Bill. Right now, I think we are healer, right? नहीं अपने पास था क्या क्या हीलर था हीलर तो मास्टर कर लिया है डेफिनेटली ब्रॉलर नहीं कर रहे नाइट नहीं कर रहे एंड वॉरियर नहीं कर रहे आई थिंक अगर well हल्कनबर्ग पे ब्रॉलर मैक्स नहीं किया हम लोगों ने डेफिनेटली नॉट हीलर नाइट let's see we could do
I see. Fascinating. This right here. All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
To greater heights.
Inherit skills.
I'm counting on you.
Lectures. Nah, I don't. I don't want to sit on lectures, little bro.
But you'll come again.
Yeah, we need to play Bayonetta 2 by the way. I loved Bayonetta 1. And people say Bayonetta 2 is even better.
Yes.
Just a sec.
So apparently. Well then.
Yes.
So what about I gotta kill all these little things.
There they are.
Come on! Let's push through! Charging in! Forward!
Time for some close call.
Oh, what treasure chest?
Safety hard won.
Hold on.
All right.
Amazing.
Right there.
नहीं इसको नहीं होना
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
I see the enemy.
Forward!
All right. How's that? Right there. Time for some close call.
Very impressive.
I see a treasure chest.
Well, well.
Okay, okay. Well, honestly, instead of either do and do this
Seeker!
and roll is a mage. I think I'll keep him as major. Alkenberg, well, we'll keep Brawler for now. We haven't managed it before.
Right there. Push through. Charging in.
Look. All right.
Stay present and focused.
Get ready.
Moving to the rear. Be frozen!
You hit their weak point.
With a
Keep it
single
up, Stroll.
fist for all that we strive for! Shatter!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
The freedom. Falling back. Let's go. Let me help.
I owe you. Who needs it? I shall vanquish evil.
Is that with blade in hand?
I won't hold back. We can do this.
Thank you.
My strength. Stroll.
May.
Zap your defenses. You hit their weak point.
With a single. I'll destroy you!
Not bad. I feel stronger.
I shall rise to be.
I shall strive to use this power wisely. However,
Even so.
yes,
Right.
What do you think?
Say,
अभी ट्रेजर ये देखा था ट्रेजर नहीं है मात्र नीला दिखा तो ट्रेजर ही होगा बोलता है चलो चलते हैं तो बड़ा एरिया है भाई if you look at it ये देखा था really gives me some Mushoku Tensei vibes, man. I really love Mushoku Tensei, to be honest.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
Exploring all of it. Removing the clouds from here, if you may. Assassin's Creed fucking had this, and I fucking loved doing it, man. What's this?
Hey, you found something.
Gold beetle.
Hey. Okay then. Right?
All right.
Oh.
So.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Water's Day.
Well then.
Yeah, but उससे पहले
All right then. What now? What now? All right then.
Let's go.
All right then. Let's go.
चल चल पैसे निकाल, चल पैसे निकाल.
We did it. All right.
Amazing.
All right then. Let's head there right away. All right then.
आप लोग मतलब क्या करो, इस जगह मेरे को अच्छी नहीं लगती है, मेरे को बंगी बंगी बोलता है भाई.
How did this happen?
Well, not to loiter in a storm.
अबे अंदर चले गए भाई.
What?
Back again. Yes.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Brigitte. I run this shop and manage trade of magic igniters. This is your first time in Grand Trad, you mentioned. Then, what do you think of magic igniters?
I suppose they make some things easier?
Aha! Situationally easier, but not broadly useful, eh? You have a good grasp of it then. All right, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
That's a
I'm
secret.
afraid that's a secret.
Are you trying to be funny?
Haha.
At least you're not short on nerve.
कुतिया.
Then, I have one last question. Do you believe in God?
Not the one everyone else does. I have my own beliefs.
In other words, not the god of sanctism. Well, that's enough for me. Yes. I think there's potential in you. I'd like to ask you to handle an extermination mission. You're fit for the task. The fact is, our trade route for Ignitus has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds. Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
Wait, hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important? Is that even okay?
I'm asking you precisely because it's so important. There are reasons I'd rather not bring this to the Guard. I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. Especially with groups like them. But if Grius trusts you, then I certainly can.
How are you connected with Grius?
I hardly think that bears discussion right now.
What do you think? It does seem like she could use the help, but...
You will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock, if that appeals. Additionally, rumor has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster nest. I'd say the potential rewards are a fair match for the risk. I hope you've no objections to the job.
Understood.
Thank you. You're bound for Belega Corridor. It's only a short distance away from here.
This one's important.
Gupta is in Belega Corridor.
It's here. Just think of the goodies that might be hiding inside.
We'll face danger here.
If you don't have a way there, I'll lend you my carriage. Not the kind of trip you'll want to make on foot. You can leave the city through the large gate south of the central street. Don't die out there now.
What now? Hey!
Just between us. All very nice.
Well,
अरे बेटे हम तो
I'm just ridiculous. All right then.
Let's go.
All right then.
You there? Bye-bye now.
Stinking believable. No. Whatever should I do?
You there? Bye-bye now.
No.
What now?
looks so good man. Anyway, क्या करना था? Archetype tree. yeah. No, मुझे कुछ और यार. पानी बेचती है।
Tastes quite fresh.
बॉल। होली। एमपी की बात आए तो भेड़चोद मैं हूँ।
Cheers.
You're not serious.
What's this? मछली। मछली। Not this one. ये वाला। No. ये वाला। Meat. I already have some.
Come again, mate. Oh there.
Can we talk?
Thanks.
मैं 1 मिनट आ रहा हूँ भाई। I think डायरेक्टली yes होना चाहिए ना। ब्रिगिता वाला हम नेक्स्ट डे करते हैं यार। I gotta testify, follow a business and rectify, yeah.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar! A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one. Oh. That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, What will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this? Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
War is on the horizon. Before they command that I dry my pen, I must finish my final work. It is a tale of hope that may yet salvage this world. It isn't right. This idea of foreigners has only ever been a tool against the foreign. If we could end such prejudice, surely war would be next to fade. We would be free to travel to far-flung lands. The reality is, we are riddled with anxiety. We fight, we oppress, and magic is but a tool of war. Our world could be better. Can we not dream such dreams? In such a world, they need no sorcery. A megapolis is built through learning and skilled labor. Glass spires reach the heavens, safe nights with no dark shadows, streets well-traveled. And in the laws of these emotionally satisfied people, it reads, all lives are equal. I know, just a daydream. Castle on a cloud. Yet I have faith. I believe that fiction can become hope, wielded by a worthy avatar. I believe a hero will stand true and change the world. After all, this world need not stay like this forever. The will to believe in something beyond us, indeed that, is what we call fantasy.
Let's get it. भाइयों वेट एक्चुअली मैं सोच रहा हूँ मैं अभी स्ट्रीम बंद करता हूँ ना cause you know I'll be taking another break थोड़ी देर बाद. well छोटा ही ब्रेक होगा but it's like छोटी छोटी स्ट्रीम कर लेते हैं क्योंकि मेरे को डाउनलोड करके अपलोड भी करनी होती है बेंच because Twitch words aren't working. So I'll go chill out right now but मैं थोड़ी देर से स्ट्रीम करता हूँ definitely before an hour or like an hour मैं वापस खेलता हूँ एंड कंटिन्यू करते हैं इसको.